Right, take a look at a Wah pedal now, and this is a good old Gen Crybaby model made in Italy in the 70s. And like all these old Wahs, like the Voxes and stuff like that, not without its problems, but I've been busy with my soldering iron trying to rectify a few of the problems, so I'll quickly explain what I've done and then we'll plug it in and give it a whirl. So this is the Crybaby that's been modified. I'll quickly show you what I've done. The three main things. You can see up here there's a second circuit board, I'll get to that in a minute. But right in front of it is the foot switch. Now that foot switch there is a double pull, double throw foot switch, and that means that now this pedal's true bypass. Originally they come with a cheaper single pull, double throw foot switch, which means that when the effect is switched off, your guitar signal still goes through the circuitry here and you lose volume and you also lose treble, and that's called tone sucking. So a double pull, double throw foot switch gets rid of that problem. It's now totally true bypass. Down here is a Dunlop hot pot which replaces the original pot in the assembly, and this is a sealed pot. The original ones were open, and that means they were prone to getting dirt inside them, and that's what causes that horrible scratchy sound when you've got the effect in use. You get dirt inside the pot. So this is a sealed unit. It gets rid of the problem of dirt or contamination getting inside, so you get a nice clean sound all the time. Up here, here's that circuit board I mentioned. Now this is what's called an output buffer, and what that does is it goes after the effect before the next pedal, and it provides a slight increase in volume, and that means that if you use the wah before, say, a distortion pedal, you get a nice strong wah signal going even though you've got a distortion pedal after it. Without that, I tend to find that these go from extremely bassy to extremely trebly with not much in between. This one now has a good strong sweep right across the frequency range now, and that's all because of that little output buffer circuit there. Really easy thing to build and well worth doing if you know how to use a soldering iron. It's quite a simple little job. And finally, I've replaced the power socket there with the more standard Boss type barrel plug thing there, which is a bit of an improvement as well. But on the whole, it's a standard Wah. This is the red Fossil inductor, if you're familiar with that. It's a standard Crybaby Wah circuit. The modifications I've made are simply to improve performance and get a slightly stronger Wah signal if you use it in conjunction with a fuzz box. So let's see if that comes across when we demonstrate it.